an amazing holiday season currently. We are almost in New Year's Eve. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve, so sorry I haven't been doing any live streams lately. Been rather busy. I'm going to get into talking about that in just a second. But how's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Last time I talked on here, I was like coming down with something. I was like getting sick. So, yeah, now my dog's getting sick. Maybe I only do videos on live streams and stuff when people are sick. I don't understand. But, yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. What's up, Dawson? How you doing, man? I've been doing well. I'm reading other comments. Inspector Cody, because everybody's seeing the Inspector Gadget coat back there. I'm really happy that I got that. What's up, guys? What's up, Brian? What's up, Brent Mania? How you doing? Hope everybody's doing well. By the way, what do you think of the background? Hopefully everybody enjoys it. I'm still trying to, get things set up properly. Sorry about that. Look, working at the movie theater, I have realized something. I'm going to get sick when people bring their children to public places when they're sick. I've learned this. I got sick on Thanksgiving, and now I got sick on Christmas. So, yeah. I worked a 15-hour shift on Christmas at the movie theater, by the way. So, I've been trying to recover from that whole situation. And tomorrow I got to work an 8-hour shift for New Year's, but thank God I'm not going into the New Year's day. I'm going to be coming home around 5 o'clock. Are you going to frame that jacket? I would like to do something with it that's special. What's up, Dave? How you doing, man? I would like to do something special with it. Hopefully at some point the jacket can be put somewhere where it's safe. As you can see, it's hung up right there next to the banner. And I've been getting a lot of stuff out of the way, guys. YouTube and Facebook have been really good to me. I'm really happy with how things have been going. I've been able to get me a new TV. I've been able to get me a new phone. I'm currently using an iPhone 16 Pro Max. So no longer am I using this crappy Samsung. It was a temp phone. I feel dirty using a Samsung, by the way. This phone was... I wish I could tell you that the camera quality, when you guys watched any of my videos from, I want to say like maybe a month or two ago, it was all on this phone and it was outputting at 720p. There was no full HD, there was no 4K, there was none of that. So, yeah, my old phone, I had an iPhone 10 that was like, it had 1 terabyte memory in it. So I had a lot of memory to store videos, record as much as I wanted. And that phone's dead. Like, the screen cracked so bad, it started ghost calling and touching and opening apps on its own. So I had to get me a new phone. It just took me a little bit. But as a Christmas gift to myself, I ended up getting me a new phone because I needed it. And, yeah. So I've been working with that. The new TV, I got me a Bravia 8. I'm so happy with it. I'm going to eventually do a video on it because I've watched enough movies on there. So, yeah, no, the iPhone 16 Pro Max has a 0.5 wide-angle lens camera, which I'm really excited to use for future videos and stuff like that. So, yeah, what's up, Landon? How you doing, man? But, yeah, we're fixing to hit the new year. I feel like 2025 is going to be bringing in some really good things for the future. And I've got some plans. I do. I have some plans for travel, both within the country and outside of. I would like to eventually go to Japan at some point, so I'd like to do a video on that. Landon, I'm coming into Japan. You gonna step on me, Mr. Zilla? Got me a video CD of Inspector Gadget 1992 film as a full screen version of the film. Nice. I need to like rearrange things when it comes to stuff, because as you can see, this is crazy. Oh, if you guys can't tell, I actually have me a new bed. Your king has decided to get a king-size bed. I got me a king-size bed. I am going to be sleeping like a king. I think that is perfect. Yeah. I'm probably taller than you. I'm 6'6", so I mean I could step on a few people if I wanted to. I had a queen size bed, but I had to upgrade, man. I've been sleeping like a baby. Did I get the Fairly Odd Parents complete series? I'm going to work on it. I'm going to wait for the price to drop on it, because I've noticed a lot of the Nickelodeon shows, when they sit for too long, I don't want to spend the $50, $60 it is. It'll eventually drop down to $30. It happened with Rugrats, and it happened with a few other shows. So I'm going to probably wait for that. I'll let you guys know, but I'm not a big fan of those big box packages that they usually do for a lot of these sets, because from what I've heard, they stacked like 4 discs on top of each other in those weird like hinged door case things. I'm not really that into the idea of having something like that. Good news is I do own on my Fandango at home. It used to be called Voodoo. I do have the first 8 seasons on digital, so I can watch it anywhere at any time I want to. And the Fairly Odd Parents complete series would just be something to add back here to my library. But to answer the question, yes, I do collect vinyl. I do have some vinyl stuff over here. Bigger bed for you and the woman, giggity giggity. Not that I'm trying to sit here and say things like that don't happen. It doesn't happen often, Landon, as much as I'd like. But I'm trying to lower this down a little bit. But yeah, I'm excited to see where things go in the coming next year. So 2025, hoping that it's going to be my year. Excuse me. I'm a scrapper, so I get mattresses all the time. I scrap the metal that's inside the mattresses. I didn't know there was a lot of metal that came out of it, to be honest with you. This is like a memory foam mattress right here, so I'm melting in this bed every time. So, and I've never actually had a headboard before, so it's interesting how well it fit perfectly right there. And I've, like, again, had it for 2 days, and I've never slept so peacefully before in my life. It's nuts. So happy with it. Yeah, but damn. So yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys real quick about what my whole Christmas season was like. I got some really good friends. I did some D&D stuff, so I did get some gifts. I mostly bought a lot of the gifts for myself. The gifts are, well, like I said, the TV, I got the phone, the bed. I bought me Ahsoka and Mando season 3. But I did get some gifts from people. My friends Renee and Phil did some stuff, which is great. I absolutely love them to death. I got some gifts from some of my coworkers, hooked me up with stuff. Connor gave me some stress balls with Clark Griswold on it. The irony. He actually gave it to me the day I had to work on Christmas Day. I worked 15 hours on Christmas Day. That was ridiculous. And that's where I'm getting this cough from. Let's see. Favorite Fox Kids show and episode from that show. I mean, Fox Kids is, like, it really depends, because if we were going to go into, like, 91, 92 territory, that's when that included Animaniacs, Batman the Animated Series, stuff like that. But if I had to do, like, a home-based Fox Kids show, I can't not say Power Rangers. Like, I mean, that was, like, the pivotal show of our childhood for a lot of people. Power Rangers was what, I'm going to quote the angry video game nerd, was a successor to the popularity of Ninja Turtles. And while the 80s kids had Ninja Turtles and stuff like that, we had, Power Rangers, we had animated adaptations of Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, all that stuff. So we had some pretty decent adaptations to go along with the success of a really unique live-action superhero show. So I just like the idea of the Power Rangers is like perfect for someone with autism. Multicolored superheroes, giant robots. The toys were actually very easy to, play with when we were kids. It was like one of those, like, what's the word I'm looking for? it was really comforting for someone with a neurodivergent, like, mind. You know what I mean? So like, I'm gonna say Power Rangers, and if I had to choose my favorite season or my favorite episode from Power Rangers, I'm always going to be blown away by the episodes, the Green with Evil episodes. Those were some of my favorite episodes. What's up, Animation God? How you doing? Let's see. Are you done getting Inspector Gadget props? I said that I wouldn't get anything else for the Inspector Gadget movie if I can't find this one specific prop, then yeah, it'll be done and over with. The hat, like I said, the hat was something that I got through a friend of mine. His name's Pablo. He lives in Spain, and he has for the past decade been trying to sell me that hat. When my mom was alive, actually, he showed me the hat back in like 2013, and I really said to him, I want to eventually have that hat if you ever plan on selling it. Don't know how, but eventually I'd like to get it. He kept me in mind the entire time and kept warning me, hey, eventually I'm going to want to sell this to like a prop dealer or maybe sell it to an auction house. And when he finally did message me like a year ago, it was when I was in Colorado, for my birthday. He messages me saying, hey, look, I'm planning on doing this in an auction house. If you want it, let me know. And I'm like, man, I don't have the money for it. And for some reason, sheer luck happens. I started monetizing my Facebook page. My first payout, and I'm going to try so hard not to like go into too much detail, is in the thousands. My first payout was literally like thousands of dollars. And I instantly messaged him, and he's like, all right, cool. Originally it was going to be in payments, but I decided to pay him off completely. So I ended up getting it quicker than I was expecting to. The coat actually came from him as well. I just had to wait on it because the hat cost me $1,500. The hat is certified from Disney themselves. The coat is certified from Disney. It is all a one-piece outfit that was used in the development of Inspector Gadget. So I own a part of my childhood in this house that was on a movie. So, yeah. Let's see. Doing good. Just got a DVD autograph signed by the voice of Barney. Nice. I also got this special... Hang on just a second. I also got the special Batman Superman recorded VHS lot from Macari with commercials, $34 later. What about Robo Gadget suits? Like, okay, so here's the thing about Inspector Gadget. If you guys don't know, that entire film had, from what I understand, Stan Winston made a lot of the hat props, the motorized stuff, the arms. Certain things had to be attached to certain fabrics and stuff like that. So like the helicopter hat, what have you, that stuff is like with other prop dealers or, just in general. I was very lucky. Pablo has no more Inspector Gadget stuff. I'd be bleeding him dry if he did. There are two movies that I would buy props for. This one and Batman Forever. If somebody were to be selling me like the actual one piece or the jacket from Batman Forever with the Riddler, I'd probably get it. But I don't see myself spending a lot of money anymore on stuff like that. Like, I've been saving up money to eventually get me an actual house of Geek. I call it a house of Geek, but it's really an apartment of Geek. So, hopefully one day I can, show off some of this stuff in better detail and it not be limited to a confined space, because this is an apartment. There's not a lot I can do. What I have done is, a lot of people come in here and just been like, how have you managed to fit all of this in here? And I'm just like, skill. I managed to find a place for everything. So hopefully within the next couple year,s I'll own my own place, because things are starting to look really good. And I'm very, very happy to see where things go. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be getting any kind of Robo Gadget or anything else. I don't know. Nobody should be able to delete messages. So is having a YouTube a lot of work? Been wanting to try and start one. I just think it would be hard to get subscribers. I'm going to be honest with you guys. When it comes to this YouTube channel, though I'm very happy to have close to 7,000 subscribers, I was very fortunate to get to the point where it's taken over a decade for this channel to get to this point. It started off as a Power Rangers channel. It was strictly on its own, just Power Rangers. I went by Ranger Collector, and I did some videos on Power Ranger stuff. But eventually I just started growing out of the Power Ranger thing and wanted to collect outside of Power Rangers. And I felt like that brand, that franchise was dying off. So I, in 2017, decided to go by Cody's House of Geek. And here we are. I feel like I've done a lot to be able to open this channel up. It's really just finding your niche, like point where you want to be able to focus on a specific topic or just branch out and do multiple things on your channel that would appeal to others. I always tell people that this channel is a direct, I'm not skipping comments. Give me a second. It's a direct like projection of my personality. I say my YouTube channel has autism just like I do. There's a lot going on this channel. You turn one corner, it's a nerdy adventure video. I go out to like filming locations. The next, it's a true crime location video where I go where I do educational topics on like O.J. Simpson and where he killed his wife or something, which is a video that I've actually done. Next would be me doing a Blu-ray unboxing or what have you. It's just all over the place. It's just of interest that I have, I put here. So whatever you're interested in, project it through your YouTube channel and it'll best I can say is it might appeal to others. Now, one question I saw on here, sorry, I'm having a hard time. I'm having like some congestion still from Thanksgiving and Christmas, getting sick. Hey, pro tip, for those of you guys that have children, when they are sick, stop bringing them out in public. Please. Common sense is a beautiful thing when you use it. But bringing your kids when they're coughing and hacking and sneezing all over the place and don't know how to cover their mouth, that is when I get sick. Stop. That's the second time I've been sick. Let's see. And how do I monetize Facebook? It's not something I have control over, by the way. Facebook has to invite me through their monetization program, and I've been doing it for the last 5 months. And there's always a huge risk of that monetization option going away, which I'm definitely afraid of, but it's been doing so well that I always expect a renewal. They do renew my Facebook page. I have to actually be approved. So you have to be invited by Facebook themselves to be able to cooperate. You don't like kids. I'm starting to feel that as well. Where I work right now, it is so hard to actually enjoy the company of children when they are constantly doing stupid crap and their parents aren't punishing them for it. Like, when people sit there and break stuff of ours, or I had a kid that was sitting there literally doing what Weasel does in freaking Encino Man, where he literally wheezes the juice. He's sitting there drinking out of a damn icy machine, and I had to sit there and sanitize the hell out of it afterwards. People just need to control their kids, man. That's just all I ask. Did I hear about Jimmy Carter? Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be on too long. I do have to eventually go to bed because I got to go to work at like 9:30 in the morning. So it means I got to get up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. But kids today don't get disciplined. I don't want to be old man yells at cloud, but I'm going to be old man yells at cloud. I remember at a time when people were trying to say that video games were raising us back when we had our Nintendo and our Game Boy and stuff. And they were saying the TV was raising us. I'm starting to feel like maybe there's a little truth to that, because technology is easy to put your kids through to distract them from you doing your normal thing. If they're distracted, you automatically assume everything's safe. That is what I think today's generation is with the internet and social media and, just in general. It's just, I think kids today are being raised by technology. I'm glad I stopped collecting everything. Bye, Landon. I'm getting to comments, okay? You got to put a lot of work to have a successful YouTube channel. I mean, yeah, it is work. It really is. Really, the biggest thing is make sure you're confident. If you put yourself on camera, like me personally, when I first started, I'm going to tell you exactly how I was. I would be like, hey guys, this is a can of Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is really nice. It's actually really good, especially when it's cold in the fridge. It's flat right now, but that's literally how I was. I was very monotone. I was very, shy of the camera. I didn't talk as much. But once you open yourself up on camera and you're able to do, be a personality and entertain people, you'll start getting people interested in your channel. Like I don't know. I feel like a lot of people, have seen different sides of me, and YouTube is really different. I'm very energetic and open on YouTube. Landon, I prefer Pepsi, but mostly Pepsi branded stuff. I like Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is my favorite soda. I like the crispness. Is that Dr. Pepper? But yeah, I think anybody could do a YouTube channel. It just takes time. Don't be discouraged by the time frame. If you can't build a YouTube channel, don't do it for a week and give up. Are you excited for 2025 that's coming tomorrow on New Year's Eve? I'm excited for the prospect of it. I mean, if things are much more, if I want life to be easier on me, I try to keep my personal life to myself, but I have gone through a lot of things in the last 5 years. A lot of personal stuff has been very, psychologically damaging. I want peace in 2025. That's what I hope for in 2025. Do you think Legend of the White Dragon is ever going to get released in streaming, or has it been pushed back so many times? I think that whoever is handling that movie needs to start doing some sort of press release and talk about what's going on, because I think it's spitting in the face of JDF's vision, because this is his idea, and I think the people involved need to actually talk more, because it's shrouded in mystery. I heard somebody say, we want to release it at the right time, and we want to do right by JDF's memory. I'm like, that's so hokey. He had a plan to release that movie in 2022. It wasn't like there was no secret. He released a trailer before he passed. So, what about Buzz Lightyear Star Command, the movie and the show on Disney Plus? I mean, I hope eventually it'll come on there. Other Landon, are you still here? There's 2 different Landons, apparently. Landonception. I saw a video. It's going to be released in fall 2024. Yeah, fall's already passed. Fall was a couple months ago. We are in winter, and boy, howdy in Alabama, are we starting to feel it. I think we're supposed to have some sort of ice storm or something next week. So God help me. I don't want to deal with what I dealt with last year. Everything was frozen solid. The city didn't want to do any. The city of Huntsville just really didn't want to do anything about it. They just said Godspeed and may the odds ever be in your favor. You have a feeling it's not going to get released? Well, hopefully, I'm fixing to upset somebody by saying this. Hopefully this isn't going to be a Karen Ashley situation, because, that whole The Order thing and how they're just nonchalantly blowing off the fact they took thousands of dollars from fans and they're just not returning the money, or, they're being called out for it, and they just, they let us sit there and talk crap about everybody who talks about it. It's a slap in the face to the fans, they assuming that we're stupid, but I didn't personally pay any money for it, but I know friends of mine that did. But everybody has forgotten The Order, Yeah, it's just the way it is. If time travel were possible, would you rather have been able to attend the Batman Forever premiere, see Kaufman stand up live, or watch Titanic take off from England? Boy, that is a tough question. I'm going to be honest with you. As much as I'm a historical buff, it would be interesting to see the Titanic leave off from England, but you're just seeing a ship leave dock, that one time. I would say the idea of seeing Andy Kaufman on stage, because I'm such a huge fan of comedy, to see a legend like that do something, that would be my pinnacle. That would be something I would love to do. It's a toss up between the Titanic and Kaufman. But like, if you were to ask, this is how morbid I am. This is where the autistic part of my brain just goes, oh, what would be cool is if somehow I'm magically granted the ability to go back in time to any time frame I want to go, but I could take something from my time frame with me. I would want to be in a position of going to the night the Titanic sank and have a really good camera on hand so I can come back and record it on YouTube with you guys so you just can see the chaos and stuff. Cody here, witnessing history in the making as people are jumping off of this ship after a hidden iceberg. I'm going to be like super morbid about it too. I'm going to be pissing people off. That is my goal in life, is to piss people off. I'm honing back to a whole ass thing I dealt with on when we did our Titanic music video. Oh my God, Titanic museum video. Because me and Connor and everybody were having a good time. We were laughing and having fun. Somebody was offended that we were being not serious in a museum that sells iceberg stress balls. That's why I'm making a joke like that. Ignore me. Sorry. Spin Master's making Batman Forever figures. I did see those. I don't know if I'm really going to get those, though, because I just got the McFarlane ones, and my shelf's already full. Amanda Bynes was seen in public recently. She looks like a different person. Yeah, well, my friend Wet Movie 1, Brendan, actually got to meet her. He did a video. And instead of filming, why don't you lift the boat out of the water? I'm not Superman, unfortunately. And you know what they say about altering a timeline, right? Don't do that. The butterfly effect. As soon as I try to do something where I'm saving everybody in 1912 from a shipwreck, something very minuscule in my life is going to be completely gone. Like, I wouldn't have a sibling, or Batman Forever would have never been made. And then I would be very upset. I'd be very aware of it. So, what's your thoughts on Dan Schneider? What a freaking a-hole, dude. Like, I mean, here's the thing. That whole documentary has shaved away any kind of like nostalgic love I have for some of the shows I grew up with. Keenan and Kel, Good Burger, Drake and Josh. Any of that stuff that I grew up with has now been tainted by the idea that behind the scenes in those shows something was very wrong. And I don't know if I can watch shows like that anymore or revisit them. It would have been too dark to see anything. Bring some lights. Oh, I got a whole lighting system. I'm going to come through a portal with like 3 different... You know what? Actually, let me take this back. I'm going to bring Connor with me. Connor knows how to do lighting. So he'll have all these like heat lamps and stuff like that ready to go. He'll have like, some sort of Gorilla Glue ready just in case we need to do some angle protection. If for whatever reason we're at a 90-degree angle, we're going to be stuck to that floor, and we're going to be making sure everybody gets a shot. I never grew up on Ned's Declassified, but recently I've heard those 3 people who were in that show, the main characters, are completely disturbed individuals that do not deserve any kind of recognition whatsoever. They grew up to be horrible, horrible people. Like, the girl is like super racist. Like, she was like cussing out her waiter and called him the N-word in public. It's on camera. The other guy made a joke about Drake Bell live on camera. Like, playful fun's one thing. Actually doing it, poor timing, those type of things, you're going to be ostracized for it. Don't be a dick in public. Like, especially when you're coming back from a show that, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, I've heard people say Ned's Declassified is kind of one of those shows that people were forced to watch because it was in between two shows that everybody wanted to watch. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, it's not, I never watched it. I think it was like past the time I actually started watching stuff like that. Stuff he did to Laura Beth Denberg that I read is sickening. When they brought back iCarly, she said, what do the fans want? And she said it's get rid of the file about feet. And, oh yeah, the feet thing, yeah. I also love King of Queens. That's my favorite cartoon. That's my favorite Cartoon Network show. Wait, what? King of Queens is not a Cartoon Network show. All right, guys, it's been 30 minutes into the stream. I just wanted to pop on real quick. As far as I'm aware, I don't really have anything else going on. I plan on doing an unboxing of the complete Harry Potter collection that I got on 4K, but I'm gonna see what I can do, because like I said, I got to get ready for bed, get ready for work tomorrow morning. When I get back, I'm gonna be off for a couple of days, so I have time to do things. Yeah, but yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. What are your thoughts on Scream 6? I actually liked it. I'm looking forward to 7. If they do it right, they do it right, but we'll see. Scream's my favorite horror franchise, so Dan Schneider ruined a bunch of shows I used to like, but now I can't even stand to watch them knowing what happened. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And he's suing for defamation. Yeah, you know, everybody who acts like that they're infallible from their mistakes has to do some sort of lawsuit. He's gonna lose. Anyway, but guys, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Am I going to see the Bob Dylan movie? Probably not. My last movie I saw was Sonic the Hedgehog. I absolutely loved it. I did think about doing a video with my friend that we went to go see it, me and Jose did, but the next movie I'm going to see is Nosferatu. Can you sue me? If you do, you'll lose. I have a great testimonial. I'm disabled. I will use that to my advantage in so many ways. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm fixing to go ahead and go. See ya. Feel free to go watch some of my newer stuff. If you guys haven't already, check out the video on the Inspector Gadget jacket. And I'm not putting the coat and hat on. It's a size large, and I'm a size 6XLT. The hat barely fits me. If you go watch my other video, my recent video, you'll see me put the hat on, though. I did try to put the hat on. But, yeah, you guys check out those videos. And, yeah, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.